Well, good morning. It's about 9:30 on Friday, the 14th of March, 2025. Yeah, about 9:30. And the wind is blowing good. It's supposed to be like 45, 50 degrees outside. The wind is blowing 35 miles an hour and it feels like 22 degrees outside. It's gusting to 55, 56. And the wind is supposed to pick up and be sustaining somewhere between 45 and 50 sometime around noon or so, noon 1, and then be gusting up, about 65, 70. So it's a bit chilly outside today, and the wind's blowing everything that direction. Yeah. Apparently, they've got some sort of a major storm cutting through, heading toward the East Coast, and, well, it's hauling off, and the weather's blowing us sideways because of it. So it is what it is. But that's okay. We're used to weather, and wind is one of the things we really used to around here. Uh, the wind is, yeah, it gets bad enough around here that, yeah, we get a bunch of things going from one place to another. Right now, I'm thinking pieces of Oklahoma and Kansas are trying to go to New Mexico. Just saying. Anyway, hauled off and caught a couple vids and caught the news. I went to go look for it. Yeah, I don't usually look for the news, but this time I did because I was like, oh no, they couldn't have did that. Southwest Airlines has been having two bags fly free for 50 years, maybe more. And all of a sudden they're doing away with two bags fly free on the low tier end. And I'm like, oh no, they have to be lying about that. And guess what? Starting May 28th. Now, if I can get my reservation in before May 28th, I can get my two bags free. Even if, sorry, the chili's coming. Yeah, some of my homemade chili's coming back up talking to me. Anyway, some of my, if I can get my tickets reserved and plans made, and I can get it done by May 28th, before May 28th, I can get my two bags to fly free. So I had to take and spend some time finding out for sure that. I even called Southwest. And the lady on the line, yeah, we're getting a bunch of calls about that. So, yeah, I don't know about you, but Southwest, what's happening? Apparently, they've got a new guy that just came in, an investment group guy that came in, and he's, how shall we say, he's trying to force the company to make more money so that the stock people can get more money. But the guy that's been in charge of it for so long says, well, according to our look at it, uh, you adding in, cutting off these and charging for them will bring us in like 1.5 or 1.6 billion, but we'll lose 1.8 billion. And so instead of listening to the guy that was saying this, what do? They fired him because the new investment idiot, yeah, makes me think of when I worked on the crawfish farm. And they came in and changed around the planting season and changed what was being planted also. And then they wonder why they don't have crawfish. And one, I told them, well, you can't change planting season. You're not God. planting season is called planting season for a reason. Well, I've got a PhD in business. Oh, post hole diggers for idiots who think they can change planting seasons. I was looking for a job after that. Yeah. Apparently, they didn't like that when this guy pointed out that, yeah, it's just going to cost us money. Might add up later, but for at least this year, it's going to kill us. The first year and a half, apparently, is what the numbers were showing. It's a severe case of, hey, it ain't broke. Now be stupid and fix it so that it is broke. Yeah. Makes you wonder some days. Educated idiots. Yeah. Good stupid people with schoolings. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I believe in education, but I also believe in learning for yourself and following common sense and reason. If you ain't got those, you might as well not be trying to study. You know, it's a big flat spot. Let's dance there. What are these little yellow stripes and white stripes? Go ahead, it's a road. Anyway, it does make me wonder some days. But now I've got to try and make sure I definitely get my plans figured out and try to make it to where I can get my reservation done and ready to go before then. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have it figured out by then. But yeah, it is what it is. Just makes me wonder. And I got through emptying out one of my chest of drawers. Not this one, but the one in my other room. And I got it emptied out. I found my old yearbook. Talk about dropping you off into memory lane. Go down that and get lost for a couple hours. But I did manage to get that thing completely empty. Uh, got a couple of heating pads I'm going to give to the girl that had the car wreck a while back. She said she could use them. So I got those set up to put in the car and carry with me. It is what it is. Anyway, I'm hoping y'all have had a good week and that your weekend's a good one. Not blowing sideways, watching Oklahoma and Kansas go by on their way to Mexico. I actually remember I was out on the property at work and a newspaper had blown by, sheet of newspaper. And I went over and I grabbed it. It was from Tijuana. I don't know how it got here. All I know is the wind blew, it was stuck to something. I picked it up and tried to read it, see what the headline was. And I got looking closer, and it's in Spanish and from Tijuana. It's way that direction near south of San Diego. So, yes, 1,200 miles, something like that. 11 something, 12 something. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe it got blowed out of a truck or something that was coming across, but I don't know. I guess it could have blowed all the way here. I don't know. Anyway, it, it sent me back thinking about back when I was a young pup. That was even before I was in the Navy. So, yeah. Very young pup. Had some interesting times then. It's kind of good to see some of the folks I knew way back when. Realize there ain't any of them in that book that I still know. I mean, I remember a few of them, and there's probably a few of them that are still alive. But yeah, I bounced around too much as a kid to make real long term friends out of very many people that were in school unless they were the ones that bounced around in the same circle because of the Air Force. Weren't many of them either. So yeah. But anyway, I hope y'all are having a good weekend. Have a blessed one. Lots of food, friends, and family, and again, more food. I like food. Anyway, I hope you have a blessed day. I'm going to try to get this out and do a couple more things before I have to call it for the day.